it's late, but I still wanted to tap in. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I know it's late. I just wanted to tap in. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Give everybody like 2 more minutes, then I'm gonna start. I know it's late, but I still wanted to tap in. Gotta make a beat when you can. Hey, you like that? Probably heard the sounds. Film 6. The FA6, was that the new one? I appreciate it, appreciate it. Yeah, because I got an older film. I got the X, was it the X7? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm sorry I'm late. I had a lot of shit going on today, but I still wanted to tap in with y'all, make a quick little cook up. Spend a good little 20 minutes with y'all. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, bro, you been cooking, bro. You been cooking. Everybody that's in the live, you can like the live video, subscribe to the channel. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. everybody that's on the live, I'm sequencing in Reason, and I'm using Arturia stuff. Except for the pianos, these pianos are addictive keys. That's by XLN. One of the standard patches, and then this funky ethnic sound is from the augmented Yankees. If that's how you pronounce it or whatever, um, that's where this sound is from. This it's that real ethnic, you know what I'm saying, Chinese type of, crazy sound. I can only imagine like what Tim and Bob would make them patches in that sound like. You got to know who Tim and Bob is, but if you know, then you know they got like they got that sound. That's they thing or what have you. But I'm gonna use this ARC 2600. I'm gonna see if I can find one more like pad, but probably in like the higher octave type shit. Actually, transpose this shit 12, 13. Shit sounding big like Mike Dean. Yeah. Tim and Bob, that Asian R&B. Yeah, Tim and Bob from Dallas, Austin, Kemp. Yep. Oh, that shit make it sound fuller. Now I'm looking for a bass sound. I probably use the Mini V4. You working with any rappers? Yeah. They don't last long though, cause I'm like very meticulous. I'm like Dr. Dre. I make a nigga record a verse for 2 fucking weeks till it get right. Like y'all, we rap niggas be lazy, man. Like I don't know. I'm a real hip hopper. So the first thing to me is like tone. That tone gotta cut through the music. And like if you listen to any of my music, like it should be hitting hard. So them vocals gotta be able to sit on top of them synths and them samples and them drums and shit like that. And a lot of these that shit don't work well with me. Oh hey. Work on boy. Yup. Yup. They worked on Boys and Men first, them Boys and Men albums. And then a lot of shit like that Bobby Valentino shit. Like, bro, if you're a fan of R&B, like that production that they was giving Bobby Valentino, like still to this day, that Tell Me beat they got featuring Lil Wayne, bro, that's probably one of the most coldest flips. Like from the samples to the drums and then the guitars playing the little it's crazy. Man, we could talk Raw Mully, we could be talking about that shit for days, bro. the thong song was like for Michael Jackson or some crazy shit. Well, not the song, but the beat. You know what I'm talking about. Appreciate that. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm probably gonna put like a little lead and maybe like a little vocal, and then I'm gonna say this shit and I'm gonna sample this shit in the morning in my ASR. So if you hop back on live with me in the morning, you can see me finish this shit. I'll probably do two ideas like this. What up? 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 I love like going back and listening to these leads with just like piano and bass to see what they really hitting for. Satisfactory for 12 o'clock at night. got some guitar. Damn. I would plug up and try to play my damn self. Damn, but I haven't tuned that damn guitar. I don't even know what my pick at. Nah, it sound hideous. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But I'll play sometime this week. Let's see. Who got some good guitar sounds to plug up, bro? It's gonna be a fucking mess. It'll be a disaster for. Appreciate that, Brody. Everybody that's on the live, you can like the live video if you haven't subscribed to the channel. That'll be dope. Appreciate that. Say that shit. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna put that shit in the ASR and build that shit up. Cause what I've been trying to do lately is like sample myself type shit. Or what have you. Might change the pitch, might speed it up. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear now? Cool, cool, cool. I don't know why I seem like every time I get on here, everybody and they fucking mama want to call my phone. Shit be the wig. I'm gonna cook up one more little idea, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. It's late, past my bedtime. I had did that progression a while ago, but I never really liked the way the beat came out. So I'm gonna try it again. For up and coming producers, what you think better, a MPC or a PC? It's just all depending on what you trying to do and what your workflow. Like I tell people, like get the shit that work for you. Like I got a whole bunch of shit in here, but everything like serves a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what type of music you want to make, what type of sound you going for, and then also like who are the people that you like look up to, like you know what I'm saying, like what they use. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was coming up, like DJ Toomp was one of my favorite producers. So Toomp is why I got like an ASR. Um, Dre is like while I'm on the like 3,000. People like what's my boy Jay Dilla. He the reason why I got a 3,000. Seeing Quick on the 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Dean, the reason why I got a Moog, because I like trap music, Manny Fresh, Toomp. The reason why I got the Phantom, the Roland JV 1080 is because of Teddy Riley. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depend on, what you doing, what you aiming for. We'll fuck around with that. See if I can find it. See, yeah, cause Scott was dog walking them strings and that motif. That's a keyboard they don't nobody really talk about though. Like how they supposed to. I don't really care for the new ones, but that old gray motherfucker, man, it's a studio I go to in the city called Parhelion. I always ask for that keyboard. Like them pianos is crisp, them strings and them synths smooth too. He the reason why I play my. Oh yeah. Especially with the pitch bends. Yeah. This is real R&B vibe. Man, B Cox. B Cox different, bro. I'm nowhere near that man. That man is different. bass. Use it's modular. I'm gonna use that in a minute. I can't read what are they saying in the chat. Niggas is stupid. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Teach and keyboard. Yeah, I do one-on-ones. I can teach piano, but I can't teach guitar. I'm still learning guitar, but I do one-on-ones. Like I teach you whatever you want to know about the MPC, whatever you want to know about the production, basic music theory, how to read, how to transcribe the shit, how to play. Folks be tripping. Would you rather get $10,000 right now, $100,000, but you can't? But you can't drive a forklift, nigga. I don't drive forklifts, my nigga. I don't do manual labor. I don't work. What the fuck? You got me all the way fucked up. Appreciate that, Brody. You gotta know these shows. Nah, sometimes I be having fun with them, bro. I know they ain't got shit to do. I don't be having shit to do either sometimes. So I don't mind the bullshit. It's funny as fuck. And I appreciate the view. What am I looking for? Who makes that? Rolling. They got a Roland JV1080, which is the same thing as the module that I have. But it's one of my favorite sounds. It's called Childlike. It's called Childlike. That's what it is. But I love doing like counter melodies with it. It's like a bell type of thing. Yeah, DL, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. I'll be on tomorrow. I can't never remember what number it is. Hold on, I'm getting close. There it is, number 81. But that right there is like one of my favorite sounds to make counter melodies with. Just doing simple shit like that, that sound is like perfect. Childlike was used as a Lost Boys song with name. I'm telling you, bro, it's like that shit like a go-to. Like that shit is just so, I don't know, it's so simple. And then you can take it like this and you put a little verb on there and a little echo, give it a little space. Sometimes I double verb it. And then that shit sound like this. It's just sit in the pocket. Just sit in the pocket. Put some more echo on that bitch. Now mix it with that piano. Oh no, that JV 1080, man. Like you say, a lot of our childhood music was on that thing, man. Like That thing is hell. Do you think the Roland Integra 7 hardware rack is a good rack to invest in? I don't know, but I do know I've seen that new Phantom, and I'm trying to get one, but I gotta see what's going on. But I know that new Phantom, basically they say like with the new Phantom and the Rolling Cloud, like basically it has the same circuitry as all the older rolling products, and then like whatever sound that's not in the keyboard, like you can use the cloud and it'll put the sound in there. And then like if you're an analog person like me, like because it got the same circuitry, like when you playing out of it, you'll still be able to hear it or what have you. So I gotta tap into that. But I heard like the new rolling, like that new rolling Phantom, like it's a one stop shop. Like even like how they make like the Juno and all those other keyboards or what have you. Like you can buy that one Phantom and still have access to all of those sounds, and with them having that circuitry in there, it's basically going to sound just like the Juno or all them other big rolling keyboards that they have, and even like how I like the rolling racks or whatever. They got it in there. Yeah, I still got my rolling JV 1080. It's right here, and I got an Emu Orbit. I had a Planet Fat, but I gave that to one of my partners or whatever. But yeah, nah, I got a motif rack in storage. My storage had leaked in there, and I had to clean it out or what have you. But it's still in the crate or whatever. I'm gonna go get that motherfucker probably this weekend. I'm gonna add one more sound in here, and then I'm gonna be done with this motherfucker. So I got the one I did before this one, and the one I did, and then this one, and then I'm gonna put them motherfuckers in the ASR tomorrow. Damn. And you know what? In my JV 1080, I got the expansion card. I got the orchestra, and I got the dance or whatever. But I think it's like four cards and all you can put in the 1080. In the 1080, I believe. Advice for beginners: listen to as much music as possible, even the shit you don't like. Like I wake up with music, I go to sleep to music. While I'm sleep, music playing. I got speakers in my kitchen, speakers in my bathroom. Like it's music, none motherfucking stop. Like all day, every day. Like it's music is always around. Ain't really giving me what I want. Let me see. Recorder play. Play around with some shit like that. Nothing to it, nothing to it, nothing to it. Shit, it's almost 1 o'clock. I am finna going on about my goddamn business. Call it a night. What I finna say, if y'all got any questions or anything y'all want to talk about, I got a couple minutes. Kick it with y'all for a second. What are your thoughts on AI music? Man, computers gonna always be ahead. But that shit ain't real. It ain't no character. It ain't no style. It ain't no flair. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'ma still keep making real music. You know how that shit go. Mm. That's interesting advice, especially nowadays. Music is so accessible. No reason not to study. Back in the day, you really had to go out. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. Or even like, man, what people used to do to cut a record, bro. Cause you talking about like, they didn't have no 18, no 8 sequencer, no 16 sequencer, man. You had a band, with you had the piano player, the bass player, the guitar player, the drummers, the horn section, the string section, and then you had the vocalist, and then you might have had your background singers. And fuck up if you want to. They got to start that tape all over. So you talking about people having to play on beat in pocket, and then a singer having to be able to sing that song with emotion and stay in pitch, stay in timing. Yeah, man, we got it easy. We got it really, 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 really easy. That's why I don't understand how people make bad music. The analog tape days. Yup. Yeah. Man, it's some footage. I seen that shit on Instagram of like a Motown session. It was actually it was a temptation. It was a temptation session because it was David Ruffin or whatever. Man, y'all go on there, y'all see how that shit was and how that shit was mic and all that shit. Fuck around and fuck up. That's your ass, man. That is your ass. But the folks, they did practice. They did rehearse. And that's one thing too, like nowadays people don't practice, like they don't rehearse. They just be like, oh yeah, I'm finna just go in there and do it. Hell, I need to practice more on my piano, man. Not producing, but just practicing, get my hands stronger to how they was when I was in high school, man. We can all practice and get better. Oh yeah, them session musicians was different. And I actually came across the Heartbreak Hotel. It's a Jackson's record or whatever, man. If y'all ever could get a hold of that session, or I'll do a breakdown one day. Mute them vocals and go listen to that music or what them session players was playing. They had string players, two different piano players. They had an electric, like the Wurlitzer player. Then they had the actual piano player. They had a lead guitar player, a guitar player that was just playing chords, bass, drums, like bruh. And then you talking about this before Pro Tools, this before Digital Performer, all that shit. So you actually had to take sheet music and write them notes out like on charts and all that shit. Like, and then actually write the dynamics like, all right, we're gonna be pianissimo right here, and then we're gonna do a crescendo to go to forte, and fortissimo. Like, I know some of y'all might not know what that means, but that's just like playing soft and then gradually getting louder because that shit had to be written out or what have you, man. So you had to know how to read charts, and then you talking about you reading shit on a grand staff. A grand staff, is treble and bass, and then you got the room for the vocals. They go like they counting that shit like if you're gonna say this is the day it's gonna be captured in measure 1 through 2, like, oh man, that shit was a science. That's why when you see motherfuckers like Quincy Jones, Lamont Dozier, Norm Whitfield, motherfuckers like that, man, just don't say nothing, bro. Cause all them niggas was shit. Or my dudes from Philadelphia, Gamble and Huff. Man, man. Bro, we got it easy. That's all I'm gonna say. We got it real fucking easy, dog. Like, I just say this 99.5 of us went last, man. Hell, I'll be in there struggling. You know what I'm saying? But like, that shit, the music was just different, bro. The quality. Cause shit, everybody had to have passion. They was on facts. Facts, 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 facts. They was on a different level. Like, man. I always be like, man, I wish I was born 30 years before I was born so I could actually like experience that shit. You meant the stairs, the Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah, like I don't want to say how I came across the session, but I got the session and I got everything like laid out, like even Michael Jackson voice, the backgrounds and all that. That shit was. What they say there was no fakery. Hell no, it wasn't no fakery. You could survive. The Funk Brothers doing all the stuff. Exactly. 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 Like, I don't know. I wish I was born in that era and that time though. Just to see if I could like hold my own. That shit'd be dope. That shit'd be real dope. But the music, it just had a character, it had a sound, it had a feeling like that shit was real. That's why them records hit the way they do, man. Yeah, the 80s changed the game with the drum machines, multi-timbre keyboard samplers. But you know what though? I can't even say that because even like when Quincy and them like when they was doing like the what is that? Was it Brothers Johnson and Strawberry? I think Strawberry Letter came out like in the 80s or what have you. But like even all that stuff, man, they were programming, but they was still playing music like around that shit. Cause even Thriller, like some of them drums, they come out the Lindrum, they program that shit, but you still had like motherfuckers on the guitars playing, man. And you still had that string arrangement. They were using all the tools at their disposal. You know what I'm saying? Like baby fix that little DX7 feels so unreal. The DX7, it got a couple of little cheesy sounds in there, but I done heard some records too with the DX7 and it sounded on point. I was listening to Al B. Show and Keith Sweat albums has the stuff I'm trying to make. But that JV 1080, like a lot of Keith shit, I guess because of Teddy or what have you, a lot of them sounds, and especially like that they got that one main piano sound in there, the one that got like all that reverb or whatever, and it sound like glassy or what have you. That's in there. And like some of them string sounds. Yeah, it's half and half at a time. That's what I thought. The RX-7, excuse me, I had the RX-7, wasn't impressed with it. It was cool though. Prince fan, Purple Rain. Hey man, Prince on a whole nother island by himself, man. We don't even. If you watch Harry Potter, like how they said Voldemort, we don't say his name. Like nah, man, you don't. If you know, you know. You ain't even gotta go down that rabbit hole. Cause when you can produce it, write it, go in the studio, record yourself, and then go out there in front of 50,000 people and perform that shit with your guitar, man, please. They recorded more in a linear way. That's what made it sound fluid. Yeah, yeah. What's up, big bro fan? What you do, man? Hey, yo, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate you tapping in and rocking with me. And everybody that's on the live, if you could like the live, subscribe to the channel, that'll be dope. I cooked up 2 ideas. I'm gonna put them in my ASR tomorrow and build around them. But we just chopping up shit. I rarely get to talk to folks like this. I rarely do it, so shit, we do it now. I got a couple more minutes before I slide out. But yeah, man. Music was just different. Even like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And what's crazy with them is like they started with, they produced and played for Prince and Mars Day and the Times or what have you. They started like in the 80s, but then shit, fast forward, like people don't even know. Well, I don't think they know, but they did like You Remind Me for Usher. And they did Seduction for Usher. Like, man, them folks, they just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. Or what have you. What was your first piece of real gear? It's over there. My mom bought me a Triton TR from the Guitar Center. And what convinced her to buy that keyboard was I used to always drag her to the Guitar Center with me. And one day she came in with me. And the dude there was like, because, the little rep in the store, I had met him or what have you from my time going there. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, I want you to show my mama what this keyboard do. And I got my mom to come in the store. And he was like, hey, your son come in this store all the time. I want to show you the keyboard that he always be playing with. And I want to show you what it do. And bro, like, made a beat in like 10 minutes right in front of my mama. And my mama looked at me and she looked at him. And she was like, that's what you want to do? I was like, hell yeah, that's what I could say hell yeah to her. In my mind, I was like, hell yeah. But I was like, yeah, that's what I really want to do. And she was like, all right. And I was a good kid. I never gave my mama no trouble, no flack, none of that shit or what have you. And for Christmas, she got me that keyboard. And she had got me a copy of Cubase at the time. Never really used Cubase or whatever. That was a waste of money. But she bought me that keyboard. And I was out to the races. And then my birthday rolled around that summer. I convinced my pops to get me an MPC 2000 XL because my parents was going through a divorce or what have you. I convinced him to get it. And then my grandmama came through in the clutch and bought me a set of turntables. And I was out to the races. Love hearing you on my feeds, algorithm, and yourself came correct. Appreciate that. But yeah, a Triton TR, and then an MPC 2000 XL, and then some turntables. And we've been grinding ever since. Cubase was a bit of a waste. I ain't never fucked with it, bro. He just sold that shit too. Oh hell yeah, James Brown. Man, I used to sample the hell out of his drums, man. Like, cause James always had breaks. His shit was like the easiest ones. Cause you know, like some of them breaks, you be having to really like chop and find space or what have you. But like James, he'll have a whole 8 bar. So it's like if you couldn't catch no drums out his 8 bar, then you kind of sucked. Facts Jimmy Jam said they don't like the tweak sounds. They like to have a board that already has good sounds in it where they don't have. True. Cause them dudes, they players, man. That's the thing. Like when you can really play and you can really know music and you know voicing and you know chords, you can get away with a lot because of your musicality and your ear and you know how to layer shit or what have you. So yeah, that's a fact. My boy was on Cubase. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Sounds like you got a lot of support from your fan. Oh yeah. My I guess because my parents was older, I was a part of that community where you know you're gonna find something you like to do and you're gonna stick with it and you gonna grow or what have you. You ain't finna just be sitting around in the house. So if you doing good in school and you got good behavior and you ain't giving nobody no grief or nothing like that, man, my parents poured in me tremendously. Tremendously, tremendously, tremendously. Tremendously. Got stones. Bro, did you ever listen to 80s rock music like Foreigner? Eh, not really. Not really. Not really. Well, shit, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man, because it's 1 o'clock. Lord have mercy, it's 1:04. Oh, yeah, Phil Collins. Yeah, I fuck with Phil Collins. I got bad behavior. That's my problem getting on with music. But hey, yeah, I feel you. But shit, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. I was finna say in the morning, but today, later on today, or what have you. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all keep going for your dreams. I'm gonna keep going for mine, and we gonna link up. What is this? What is the best advice for up and coming producers? To listen to as much music as possible, and be a sponge, man, and find people that you like, that you know, that you think is dope, and see what they do, see what their techniques is, see what they use, or whatever, man, and then just try to recreate shit. And then, like, in the process of recreating shit, you find out, okay, what works best for you, what's your strengths, what's your weaknesses, what you can take from this producer, what you can take from that producer. And then you just grow, just listen to more music. I remember when the Korg Triton the String came out, I begged my mom for it. She said, hell no, it's too expensive. Bro, that's why I got a TR. The TR was the least expensive one because I think like the Extreme had to be like 2,900. The big gray motherfucker, like that was back when Pharrell was using it. That motherfucker was like $34.99 or what have you, and the TR was like 1,200. So shit like it was like $1,200. And then if they fuck with you in the store and get something, you know, they can always give you a little $100 off, give you a little discount like that to eat them taxes up or what have you. So nah, that shit go. But man, good night, good people. We gonna tap in tomorrow, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe.